Kings and brave princesses, of ice palaces, of girls she once called her friends, girls who knew how to fly. When I was 4 or 5, I realized the last kind of story wasn't a fable. She'd been part of them, the royal flyers, the girls who performed high in the air on the silks. When she was a flyer, she met kings and queens, lived in a palace, spun herself up in fabric where the water couldn't reach her. The other flyers told her to leave when they realized she was pregnant. She never flew again. When I was 9, she drowned in a canal. My mother's story isn't one anybody wants to remember, because it's not a story of how you survive. It's a story of how you don't. I grip my silks, suspended in an arabesque 15 feet above the floor. The other 5 flyers are at dinner. Their silks sway gently in the drafty studio. Far below me, the fabric is tied in fat knots to keep it from trailing against the padded mats and wooden floor. Across from the wall of mirrors, a rectangular window, nearly as high as the ceiling beams, at eye level from the tops of the silks, shows a plum-dark sky and the diluted glow of a tired gas lamp on the street below. The door flies open. "Have you seen Pippa?" I spin to see Sophie cross the floor in 3 frantic bounds. Not since rehearsal ended. I pause to frown. But she should be in here with me. Her elements were a mess. "She's not in our room." Sophie cranes her neck up at me. Her eyes, heavily lidded, are wide with worry. The flimsy lighting makes her skin look gray, near translucent. She never took off her practice full suit, a uniform that covers her in tight black fabric from ankles to collar to wrists. "Her things are gone." "What?" I slide a few inches down the silk. "Her books, her trunk, her shoes." My feet hit the floor. I don't understand. Sophie shakes her head. "She didn't come to dinner, so I went looking for her, but then I saw all her things missing. If she's gone someplace, why didn't she tell me?" I hurry to the bedroom shared by all the other flyers. It was my bedroom from the time I was 9 until I became principal flyer. The 5 beds are in varying degrees of the usual disarray. Wardrobes with the drawers spilling open, books and hair ribbons, and at least 1 poorly hidden wine bottle. Pippa's bed is neatly made. Her side table is bare. I turn to Sophie. "Is she with Gregor?" Sophie plucks at Pippa's quilt. "Why would she bring all her things to go see her?" Sophie's face pinches. "Sweetheart." When I leave the bedroom, Sophie keeps close at my heels. "I already tried to find Madame Adelaida," she says. I knock on Adelaida's door anyway. After a moment, a petite housemaid cracks the door. Bulky gowns spill out of her arms. "Miss Koskinen?" She gives an awkward curtsy and drops a chemise. "I'm looking for Adelaida," I say. "She mentioned the stone garden, miss, to have a talk with Mariner Gospodin." My heart beats faster. Gospodin, the righteous mariner who oversees Kostrov's branch of the Sacred Breath, is one of the busiest men in the country. In addition to leading Sacred Breath services every morning, which reminds me that I haven't gone in nearly 2 months, never mind that the flyers are supposed to go every Saturday, he's King Nikolai's most trusted advisor. I don't think Господин is the type to drop in just for tea. If he's meeting with Adelaida, they're discussing something important. I turn on my heel. Sophie hangs back a moment, then jogs to catch me. "Wait, wait." She hooks her elbow through mine. "What are you doing?" "I thought you wanted to find out where Pippa went." "I did."